Hi guys, it's me again, Ruowen Huang. We had some technical issue right here, because I really want to try inviting my friends here. Try to invite my friends over here, but then try to get her into the group, but I couldn't somehow. We couldn't. This whole thing is a new thing. So we thought if we're successfully inviting my friend, we're able to do it later. But it turned out, me and my friend, since this is our first time, so we are so funny. We're both dealing with technical difficulty here. The guest decline. Why would they decline? So you guys bear with me. Yes! Finally! Oh my God! You know what I did wrong? I did a microphone. Cool. I'm gonna try to change.
Yeah, I know. I had the other one too.
Yeah. No,
so who's going live? This is so confusing. I know. So you're going live on your site?
I'm going live on my site. So
Oh, okay.
To many of you guys, bear with us. This is my first time. This is Susanna's first time. So we got a little bit panic mode here. We don't know what's going on. But is it easy for you to figure it out this time, or is it a bit complicated?
Cool. Actually, you know what? I think there was a bit of a lag. That's why. Because actually when you did go on live, and then there was a couple of clicks by the time. Yeah. So it was good though.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
hey, look at we're matchy.
Yeah, we kind of match.
Woo-hoo.
Happy New Year. I really did my super long broadcast this morning, wishing people a Happy New Year. Yeah. I guess it's your time to wish everybody Happy New Year as well.
It is. Yeah. So thank you for forcing me to do it. Otherwise, I would have seriously, because I was like, he's busy with work today, right?
Well, I have that excuse too. So, but you got no excuse. You're supposed to do it once a year.
So anyways, you did your Chinese New Year's for your fans already?
So it's your turn now.
Okay, well, so to my fans, which this is not going to be a live broadcast, it's going to be recorded, but happy Chinese New Year's, and wishing you, everyone, lots of love, of course, love, because our site is about love and romance.
That's right.
But love
and
health, health. Well, everything is all about, it's all about health, love, and wealth.
That's right.
Anyways, so that's all. Because you can't have, it's kind of like when you have one, you got to get all the others ones as well too. Yeah. To be complete. So, so it's interesting because I wanted to do, I was thinking about this topic as well too, because, and the topic, by the way, is Feng Shui, and we wanted to keep it lighthearted because our last couple of talks that we've had, and we talked for a long time, there was a bit more serious, but I wanted to do something a little bit lighthearted. Now, the reason why I chose this topic, and typically the topics that I choose, it's all things that I've either experienced it or heard a lot of people talk about it. Because I always want to talk about things that are relevant to people. And I know people are thinking about it, but they sometimes don't just ask it. So obviously, majority of our fans right now are Asians. So there's a lot of Asian traditions when it comes to, especially making your home Feng Shui positive for love, positive for love and romance. Okay. So these are some of the funny things that I've heard from my family and from other people as well too. I'll tell you some good ones. Okay. So if you want to attract love, you have to have like big paintings of couples and love couples in the bedroom. Okay. So that's a big one. Yeah. In the bedroom. Is it true, right?
I think so, I think so. Any love that would bring you feeling of love is continue to trigger that, I'm in love, I feel love, I feel being loved. It is more activating the power of thought. So in that regard, it's not so much feng shui, it's more power of thought. Like you continue depositing that kind of energy into it. So yes, that I'm going to say yes.
Yeah. So it's interesting because it's feng shui, and a lot of that is about attracting or bringing up those emotions, stirring up those emotions for you to feel like the love and all of that, right?
Yeah.
So and because I get that, because sometimes I go to and I find myself actually criticizing some friends as well too. I'm like, you shouldn't have a photo of a single lonely girl, or that looks very lonely, or don't photo of a lonely guy, you know, single person.
Well, sometimes a lonely guy doesn't look bad, you know. Sometimes like
hot looking guy for painting.
Hey, anything works. Okay, anything works. So you know, like I like some painting mostly with girl, but it doesn't feel lonely. So I would say if any picture make you feel lonely or, you know, deserted, stay away from them.
Stay from it. Like if it's a beautiful image of a woman and she's happy and all that, then that's fine.
Feel like she's in love or feel like she's, you know, like go for it.
Then go for it. Okay. So here's another one. Here's another Chinese one. If it's always usually related to the bedroom as well too, but not always. We'll get to the other areas of the house. But in the shucks.
Darn it. Sorry.
I was bothering you again. Okay, no. Keep it down.
But see, anyways. I'm not next to you. I couldn't really do anything about it.
Okay, so the other one is, so obviously it's always about making your bedroom more for couples, right? So if you have a single nightstand, Chinese Feng Shui say you should never have a single nightstand. There should always be 2 double nightstands. Again, it represents couple. And then the other big thing is obviously if you're looking for love or romance or you want someone significant in your life, then don't have a small bed. Get a bigger bed so that you fit someone next to you. But is there any relevancy to that?
I have no idea. I mean, I don't know this is a proper way to say it. I never let go partner when I sleep on a single bed before or single nightstand. But I do have to say, anything projection that make you feel lonely, or it's so long, so lonely, don't go for it.
Yeah, and or you don't have room, or you don't have room for that someone else, right? Yeah. So tying into that one, here's another Feng Shui. If you want to again attract someone in your life based on Feng Shui, have enough room in your closet and in your bathroom cupboards for toiletries for the other person to be able to put their stuff in there. So don't cram it all with your stuff. In other words, make room actually in your home for the other person.
I'm sorry. My brain couldn't quite comprehend that. What do you mean? The cross is all for me.
All your jackets?
Whoever. Totally. So whoever want to share my space, I mean, if they happen, I'll find some room for them. So I got no idea. Well, in that regard, I don't necessarily agree with it, though.
You don't have to.
No, I believe to keep it tidy, clean.
Yeah.
Don't cramp it.
Yeah.
But, you know, to preserve a room for another one.
Yeah, like kind of keeping space open for the other person as opposed to just all your stuff. You're open to having someone else in your life by making room for them. That's kind of the whole analogy.
I make a room for them. I mean, in that regard, I don't think it's anything you do or display is going to impact that. It's more your mind.
Right.
If your mindset have a room open for someone, then everything will just fall into places. It have nothing to do with your living space. So in that regard, I'm gonna have to say, okay, it's okay.
Yeah. But that's what ultimately, but I agree with you. Ultimately, all of these superstitions, I think that's what they're about. As long as what makes you feel good in your home, that you would want to invite someone actually in your home, that you're not even afraid to invite someone, right?
If your house setting in general look like you are inviting people, welcoming people to your home, then yes. But there are some people like loner, you do have to agree, right? There are some roommates going there, it's very clear message, they are not interested in inviting anybody in their house. They are not interested having any guests. They are not interested. Right.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter to sleep on a single bed or double bed or anything. It's just very clear. It's very clear vibe. You don't want anybody in your life.
Right. So and when you have that in your home, it actually permeates your whole life as well too.
Because your living surroundings do the little trick on your mind all the time. It's continue giving yourself that message saying, "Oh yeah, you're ready for it. You're ready for it. You're ready for it." Right.
Right.
So I do have to say, instead of having your mindset worry about you'll never find the right one, evaluate your living space and then understand, am I ready? Am I am I having an open heart, welcoming people come to my life, share my life with me? Is this like share my life with me kind of setting? Because I believe or not that you and me both know somebody who still sleep with a mom, and then the bedroom is totally holding bedroom, guys.
Bedroom.
Let me say one more time, bedroom.
It's a
if
big
you guys
one.
really looking for love,
Yeah.
your love energy, your love vibe have a lot to do with your bedroom setting. So that's why when a lot of people like decorating your house, recommended to keep it, keep it serenity, they keep it calm, keep it peace, keep it welcoming. There's a reason for it, because this is a reason that you can really feel love.
Mm-hmm.
So only when you're able to feel love, my bedroom, I welcome that special, intimate someone into my life.
Right.
It's always in that welcome setting,
Right.
not sharing. Please don't step on my egg.
Please. Who is that?
sorry. I have to share this with you. I don't know if you guys have that tradition. Is totally. Somebody tell me if you're able to stand up, balance it, like having stand up in today. Today is the Chinese New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
That means you bring good luck into your whole year next year.
Oh yeah, I told you that.
I never tried that in my life. Believe it, I never tried that in my life. I'm Chinese. I should try it better than somebody else. I never tried it in my life. So I'm like, no one can bounce an egg. In my logical mind telling me, oh, that must be people putting the salt on it, or has some trick on it or something.
Yeah.
So sure enough, I decided to try it, right? And that first try happened. So I was...
So what do? You balance an egg on one foot?
Yeah. No. Balance the egg on the floor.
Oh, just like that?
I just let it stand up. So sure enough, that egg is being there, and I tell people, please don't step on it.
So you can put it anywhere in the home?
Yeah. As long as you can balance it and have it stand up.
I didn't know that. I'm going to try that.
I did not know that. So that's why as soon as I balance it, I'm like, it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year.
I'm going to do that right afterwards.
And then you take a picture too.
Yeah. See, so this is all stuff. So, but believe it or not, because I know in your previous podcast you talked about, because people always want to say, how do I find love? How do I find love? And it's not, we don't want to confuse it, or we don't want you to overthink it. But at the end of the day, you have to feel good about yourself, obviously the self-love. And then your environment is, and then your environment really plays a big role in the mindset. So the bedroom is a big thing, right?
Bedroom is a big thing. Like if you look at the house overall, like Feng Shui, right? Basically, each area of the house represent different kind of energy of the house. So in your family settings, which is living room area, control the whole general energy of the log, the flow, everything of the house, right? And the kitchen and the things. But then if you look at a bedroom, each individual have their own bedroom. Bedroom represent your heart, right? So it's very easy. You go into a house, you look at the environment, without they saying anything, you can pretty much know what their mindset or what are they going through right now. Right. Because
so true.
What people don't know is they often project their mindset on their environment.
Very much so. Very much so. Yeah.
What I'm saying is bedroom, particularly, it tying closely to your love relationship because it is your heart. So a bedroom represents heart. What your heart is going through right now, how your heart is feeling, if it's messy, if it's, clean, tidy, is it look like, it's not welcoming people, or is it welcoming people? So what I'm saying is, if many of you still questioning me and come and ask me that, how come I'm still not finding anyone? How come I'm still not finding my loved one? How come I still cannot share with someone?
Go to your bedroom. That's right. Look at your bedroom. Do you have dirty clothes and socks all over the place? Is your bed always messy? Do you have like dirty bed sheets all the time? I hate to say this. Come on, people. That's just exactly, the basic things. Keep it.
Totally. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. So instead of coming and ask me question, which you have to pay, I really recommend you guys. The quickest way to do is actually go to your bedroom. Yeah. And then open it up, and then understand what's that first impression I give you. Yeah. Sometimes people keep it too tidy. Yes. Too tidy, you know what I mean? Like
that you don't even want to sit on the bed, that you can't, that you're afraid to sit on the bed.
Yeah. What happened with their heart is very tidy. They don't want any messiness. They don't want anything. They don't want, You know, they don't really have room for someone. Sometimes you will see someone's really messy. That means in their heart, they have so many accumulated things, they don't want to deal with it. They only move the space if they have to, right?
That's so interesting.
It's not necessarily welcoming you, but I will move the spot if you really have to sleep somewhere. Right. And some room, like you see, it might be messy a little bit, but it's very welcoming. In general, very welcoming. Like basically mean their heart is in generally very welcoming people. Welcome people to come to their life, welcome for things to happen in their life. So, you know, many of you who are still questioning, I don't know, well, how come I still couldn't find someone? Go to your bedroom.
Well, go to your bedroom and find out. Well, no, because, and you know what? And sometimes if you can't figure out for yourself, have a close friend. Just say, okay, come into my bedroom. What's the first feeling you get? If your friends want to just lie in your bed and just hang out there, that's a good sign. But
that's a good sign.
If it feels like they're kind of looking around, they're like, where
do I sit?
Or, where do I sit? Or it's like,
I'm sure your heart got no room for people
exactly. Get your friends or just get someone impartial to just kind of, you know,
recommend.
But if you're even afraid or ashamed to show your bedroom to someone, you know how sometimes when people invite people into them, they always keep their bedroom door closed. Because they don't want people to see what's something.
Usually mean their heart is not fully open for people yet. Like they have something dark, they have something to hide. They don't really want people to walk into that life. You know, they don't really want people to come into that life yet. So, you know, many of you say, oh, I'm ready. The best test for you. Just invite any stranger into your bedroom and ask yourself, are you ready for it? Are you ready for that?
Yeah, exactly, right? Now, does it have to be, now I've heard in relation to the bedroom, I've heard that you should have red bed sheets, red pillowcases, kind of just red linen. You don't, for women, you don't have to have red or pink. You don't have to have red or pink. I think any colors of, but I've switched to some red stuff. I just like it.
Yeah, because your bedroom was very
gray
white.
And white.
No, when I first one is very white, very bland. So you do want, people want passion, right? People want love. People want some kind of sparkle in their life. So I say decorate your bedroom in a way that you feel that love, in a way that you feel fulfilled, colorful, like whatever you want to feel in the relationship, your bedroom would be really good place to start with.
That's exactly right. And it doesn't, so it doesn't have to be any particular color, but the ultimate test is if you like hanging out there, if you can go into your own bedroom and you enjoy relaxing in there and you want to read, and your other friends or people, you know, like that as well too, and you're open to share, then it's a good sign. But if you're always, I used to be one of those people that always kept the bedroom door closed because I always thought, well, that's private.
Maybe
that's
your
private.
heart is not ready yet.
Yeah, that was private. But now it's like, no, it's all good. You know, come take a look. It's all good, right? So okay, so obviously the bedroom is a big one. But what about the kitchen though? The kitchen is always key because obviously then it's about, you know, having enough wealth and abundance for the couple, enough food and
kitchen is really particular. So let's say normal people will have 3 areas, right? So however you identify your area, that would be living space. Living space usually categorized of a general lock. The reason to that is when we go home, we relax there, we talk there, we hang out there, we talk everything openly. So usually in the living room, it kind of control your general lock.
General lock.
It can be anything, can be health, can be thing. So in this environment, you want to keep it clean, or you want to keep it comfortable, whatever you want to do. It's just basically how you like your lock to be, right? So in your kitchen is usually where we get fed, where we eat, where we feel full. That's why kitchen got tied in very closely to your wealth.
It's wealth.
Your wealth, your business, and things like that. So in Chinese, you don't want your fridge to be too full that is clutter everywhere.
Clutter and
a lot of junk food
and old and moldy food.
You don't want that because you don't want old energy. You don't want rotten business on your business, but you don't want it empty either. Like some people is like, oh, I want my fridge to be totally
really
empty.
Clean or like really clean, and it's just
You don't want that either because in Chinese they consider your fridge is like your money. It's like your money bank. Spiritually, right? So when you open the door, you have to be able to. I will be fed.
Fed,
I mean,
yes.
I will always got food coming in.
Yes.
I won't starve myself. So your fridge, you always have to have some food. Don't have a lot of food, but enough food to feed you, provide you. And your kitchen, you do want to keep it certain somehow cleanish or manageable clean. It doesn't have to be tidy, clean.
No,
so
it
really,
doesn't.
You will understand. I don't really ask people to have like showroom house, like nothing, because it doesn't give you like liveness.
Right.
Which you do want liveness, that something that's okay.
There have to be,
but you don't want to go extreme. You don't want to go too clean, but you don't want it too cluttery either.
And I think a good rule of thumb is, if all of a sudden you were going out, hang out with some friends, and someone said, hey, let's hang out at your place, and you're not ashamed or afraid to say, okay, come on up, then that's
just come over.
Come over. That's fine, right? But if some people say, oh, it's like, oh no, my place is too messy, or for whatever reason that's an excuse that you make, then that's kind of, because then you're not really opening your home to being to welcoming people, and that represents your life as well.
That represents your life. So I do have to say, since houses usually represent a sanctuary of one person. So imagine when people talk about feng shui. For me, from my observation, I realize it's not really where you put things, and sometimes it helps, but majority is how you feel at your home, how your home represents you.
Right.
That have a lot to say about who you are within yourself.
Exactly.
Right? So
exactly.
if you are very welcoming people, it's very simple. If you can welcome people to my house, come have a drink. Come sit down and relax. My house is probably messy, but it's very welcoming.
Right.
That usually will represent that person as well.
Right. And you've got nothing really to be ashamed of, or nothing to hide, nothing to be afraid of, right? So that's a good thing. But okay, what about any other particular things? So obviously Asians during Chinese New Year, they like a lot of red things, but during the year round, you don't need a lot of red, or you don't need a colorful home, but you don't need, and I was guilty of this, you don't need a home that looks like just white and bland, or all white and all gray. I know, I hate to say this, there's some people that's about architect and style, interior design and all that, but you have to have a little, for me, this is just, there has to be sense of life, even if you have some plants in there in the home. There has to be like some
lightness, because for me, when I'm dealing with, you cannot build a perfect house. Like, people believe that's perfect house. Perfect house is like every corner is perfect. I was seeing a lot of houses, right? We do a lot of property investment. We know there will always be that corner where light cannot go there. Right. Where, it just a flow doesn't go better.
Right.
That's just the way how it's built, right? So when it comes to that, I realize I can very often use light element, like natural light or wind flow or the light plant to manipulate the energy and change it to better.
Right. So any of those kind of corners, put plants in there, you're saying? Yeah.
Plant or light, or even have a way that the wind can flow to it. That's when the feng shui kick in, right? That's really when the feng shui kick in and say, oh, you should put a plant here, you should put a light there, you should put something. Really, what I try to do is try to eliminate that corner, that energy corner.
Right.
And then let the flow go better.
Let the flow. Yeah. And everything all ties in. Don't think it's just about the bedroom. Don't have this really messy kitchen, but then your bedroom's like fine. It's like it all has to
everything tying together.
Everything ties in together.
Imagine the whole house represent yourself. It just bedroom represent your heart. Whoever is living there, sleeping there, and how your habit is. It say a lot to do with what your heart is going through.
It does. It does.
So that's why when your topic, right? How do we tie in feng shui with love? I would say, if you just simply want to focus on love, let's start with your bedroom. The bedroom should be welcoming. The bedroom should be relaxing. The bedroom should look like, yes, I'm ready for someone.
And the bed is comfortable.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's not,
and the soap bed sheet.
Come on, you guys. I hate to say this, okay, but invest in some good, and it doesn't have to be super high-end quality, but just really comfortable bedding. Really. And this is, and obviously this is for yourself. If you feel good in your bed, come on, right?
Yeah. Come on. If you feel comfortable in your bed, anything can happen, right?
Right, exactly. And and don't have like bright fluorescent light bulbs in your bedroom.
Yeah,
have some have some
then
romantic.
maybe in a relationship you will often feel being interrogating you. Yes, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Like don't do that. Don't do that. Just try to create a comfortable setting for both.
Make it relaxing. And you don't have to spend a lot of money. But what about things like I've heard a lot of people do the rose quartz crystals? They put a lot of the rose quartz crystals around the home to attract love, right?
You know what? Me personally, you know me for a long time, right? I mean, I've been working with crystal for a long time.
Yeah.
I've been, like dealing with them for a long time. I myself love crystal.
Yeah.
But I also notice sometimes when people really love them, really buy into them, they buy a whole bunch of them.
They go overboard, right? They're like,
and then they go overboard.
I need a lot of love, so I need to buy the whole cluster of rocks here. I need to get the whole thing.
It's like when you walk into a room, whoa, I feel like I just walk into a crystal cave or something. I'm all about moderation. So you must know I'm all about moderation. Keep everything light, keep everything simple, anything simple, Don't overwhelm yourself because the energy you have to spend to care for those things is also energy waste. That's how I think it, right? So
yes, that's a good point. That's a great point.
Yes, I mean, if you believe, for me, it's not just energy, it's not just spirituality, a lot to do with people's power of thought and then the power of belief. If your power of belief is able to activate things, then go ahead with it.
Yeah.
Some people ask me, can you see the question they ask, or no, just me?
I can't see. No.
You cannot see any question?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay. Oh, you get me then.
Oh, interesting.
I get question. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Interesting.
So,
I don't see it.
Some people are asking how about the bed sheet set color. There's no particular bed sheet set color you need to have. It really depends on you. I mean, everybody have a different mindset to a different color, right? Like some people prefer the red, some people prefer white, some people prefer something. So I would say play around with your color, and then remember one thing, it's your heart. You have to be okay to walk back to your heart.
Right.
Deal with your heart. Be with yourself. So when you open the bedroom, whatever color you choose, you have to be able to feel like calm, a serenity that you want to create for yourself.
Okay, but that's a good question because, a lot of people are into, like I said, the stylized or the interior design, and sometimes a lot of them have like the black bed sheets or the dark gray.
Go ahead.
Because it's actually hard to find red sometimes. It's not easy to find.
I love red. The lusty red. Oh.
Yeah, it's hard. But it's hard though, because right now the trend is all white and, the really earthy tones, the natural colors. So it's hard to, I don't think it matters. I mean, as long as when you walk into the room, you don't get this feeling of darkness and doom and gloom, in your bedroom.
Because, for me, like, we graphic designer, we love all kind of colors. We have no objection to a color. Yeah. Black could be nice, don't you say? Yeah. Black could be nice if you don't paint the whole black room and with a black bed sheet. But let's say if you have a black bed sheet and then you put a tint color of gold or red.
Oh, that can be very sexy.
Oh my God,
right. That can be very nice too.
So what I'm saying is I don't oppose any color. I just really say all you have to do is when you open to the room and that room just simply make you feel it. I don't know what you want to feel. You want to feel sexual. You want to feel love. You want to feel whatever that is that you want to feel in the relationship. That bad. Oh my God, that bad. I don't care where you put your clutter. Yeah. But that's bad.
Bad. And a lot of people I know, they throw all their clothes on the bed or whatever junk it is.
That's bad.
Don't. Like for me, the bed is sacred. I don't throw anything. I always make my bed sheet in the morning, and it's super simple. Just, have one of those big blankets, throw it on, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
But always,
So I just understand, if you don't understand where the bed is, bed, if a heart got a lot of vent, got a lot of, little room, that bed is like that main thing, like
the main attraction.
that keep your heart pumping. You know, I mean, you can have clutter here. I mean, we sometimes eat junk food and things like that. That's okay. But that is your I don't know how you call it.
That's the sacred, that's the love.
Whatever you call sacred.
Whatever you want to,
you know. So don't throw junk on your bed.
I mean, that is the heart center.
Honestly, if you guys will allow junk or allow like dirty clothes on top of it, in reality, you probably emotionally would taking people's shit as well. You tend to do that. So, you know, those are the things that you guys can really look into and then, you know, think, oh, okay, now I kind of know what's going wrong. You know, if I don't know how to correct my heart to begin with, let's start cleaning my bedroom.
Honestly, just if there's one thing, even just tidy up the bedroom. We're not saying like, you know, do an overhaul, like redecorate your whole bedroom. You don't need to just clean up all the stuff from the floor and the bed. And then just get some decent bed sheets at least.
Decent bed sheet. Oh my God.
Because you get some decent one that'll last for years.
Anyways. And then it's 8 hours sleep there. Trust me. So it's worth it. Decent bed, decent bed sheet. The floor can be dirty. I really don't care so much, but at least have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Then everything else is good. Sorry.
Oops, that's okay. And if your bedroom doesn't have windows or anything, that's fine. Just put a, you know, and you feel it's kind of dark, then that's fine. Put a plant in there, but then just put some nice romantic light, you know, or just one nice good light. Like don't have like no lights at all, because then that's you know, that's not really romantic. That's kind of creepy.
And then for the painting, as I say, if you want to attract love or things like that, I do agree with the painting, whatever painting that make you feel love. Like I know to everybody different painting would mean different things, right? So focusing in the bedroom, that's where your heart want to feel love. So you know, any picture that make you feel love, make you feel protective, make you feel calm, or anything, whatever feeling that you are seeking for in a relationship, that would be a great painting to go. In your bedroom.
And then so there's simple things. So start with those things first, you know, and you don't
start with those things.
Start with those things first, and you know, just declutter, and that's about it. How are we doing for time? Because I know you have to. Because I can't see the.
I have to wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up, and then I'll do a summary.
Finally, I got you do it once a week again. You got to do
I know.
The summary.
Thank you. This is actually fun. Now that we know how to get this sharing.
We kind of know. We're not really good at. We kind of know. So at least if we know how to do this, we can we can kind of do this in the future, right? No matter where we are. So
exactly, this works. But I still like it in person as well too.
For sure.
That's when we have fun. So okay, well, thank you, fans, both of our fans. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your expertise on Feng Shui for love. In the New Year and Valentine's.
That's right. I always enjoy the good conversation too. So no, that's good. And you know, besides from Chinese New Year, next week is Valentine's Day.
Valentine's, it is. That's right. Well, we'll figure out something fun to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, too. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Ruowen. Bye.
Next time.
Okay, bye. So you end it.
I will end it.